Good evening, y'all. It's your boys here at the S.O.B. As always, I'm Nicholas.
I'm Manuel.
And I'm Christian.
I did that out of order, but what it is, we're going to talk about King Kong versus Godzilla today. This is a movie directed by Adam Wingard, who has previously directed Your Next and VHS. God, I fucking love this guy. We'll see how I feel about this movie upcoming here anyways. So it's just a battle between two mutos here. You have King Kong, who's been trapped in isolation under some sort of observant, who's getting sick, ready to break out. And then you have Godzilla here itching to attack something. What is he attacking? Why is he attacking? We're going to find out, but these two titans come to a clash. So let's get it in.
Alright, so we came in and we were checking out Los Reyes de la Torta. Since it's one taco at a time, we took a look at them and we're doing the Carne Asada taco, the Chorizo taco, and the Pollo taco. Now let's get into it.
Why didn't he let me say that? I wonder why. Alright, so let's start off with this movie. I love this director, Adam Wingard. If you haven't seen VHS, it's one of my favorite independent horror movies. Your Next was also an awesome. It was his next big director debut where he had a little bit more money behind it. So this is his biggest project, bar none. It's doing box office. In terms of box office numbers, it's doing great.
No.
Even with the HBO Max release, a lot of people are going out to see it because they probably had the similar thought to me where I thought this is a cinematic experience and I have to see this movie in theaters, not at home.
It would have done it justice, but... Anyway, so, Christian, how did you feel about the movie?
Okay,
Pollo taco.
so starting out with it, you hear a lot of the people coming out and saying they didn't like Millie Bobby Brown's role in the movie. After watching the movie, I do agree. It was her whole character was pointless. Especially if you want to go to the ending, it completely just fucked the whole Clash of Titans. At least that's a personal view of mine. I did not like the character, the whole thing, and then having her friend. I don't even know the character's name. Her friend.
Let's call him Fire Fist because he played Fire Fist in Deadpool.
Yeah, let's Fire Fist. Fire Fist was just this big old wimp, and then you just really don't want him there.
Did he use the term wimp right now?
He just used the term wimp.
Wow. Alright, so here's my problem with this movie. Cinematically, it's actually pretty well shot. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But in terms of the movie itself, it has shitty writing, horrible plot points, and honestly, there was maybe 20 minutes of Titan battles.
I don't even think 20 minutes.
I had So of all these King Kong movies, we're talking about Godzilla, but not King Kong, but the Titan universe movies.
Yeah.
So you have King Kong you have Kong Skull Island.
Yes.
You have Godzilla. You have Godzilla King of Monsters, and then you have this final movie, King Kong versus Godzilla. Yeah. Of all of them, Kong Skull Island, in my opinion, is the most entertaining.
It had a better story base. I can give you that.
It's extremely entertaining all the way through, in my opinion. The problem with Godzilla movies, you always try to add this human element to it, this heartfelt, pull your heartstrings story, and it never works. The writing shit, the plot shit. We want to see two fucking titans scrap it out, boy. How the fuck does Godzilla and King Kong fit on a battleship carrier? How does that make sense?
I mean,
Someone explain this to me.
honestly, movie was trash. Like I said, cinematically, beautiful. Writing, shitty. Acting,
Not
shitty.
not beautiful, but pretty well shot.
The
Fair
visual effects were good. I like those.
But anyways, acting was shitty. Every single character felt like you can replace them with A, B, C actors you can pick up from the corner of a street. I mean, no one was memorable. I don't even remember the names of the characters. That's how forgettable they are. So dull, so plain. No character building whatsoever. And like I said, Godzilla had to be one of my favorite monsters growing up. I mean, the last Godzilla movies at least had like about 50 to 40% action, monster fighting.
It was not that much. That's the problem with Godzilla movies. All the action and fighting scenes either way are shot from this angle up. Why the hell am I looking at Godzilla's feet stomping around like King Ghidorah? Like, that shit makes zero fucking sense. 0 cents. And then you finally have the movie where they have these action scenes, right? Technically, it's 2 fights. 3 rounds, but 2 fights in totality.
Yeah.
And the fight in the end was absolutely awesome. But let's be honest, as much as I love King Kong got his ass whooped. And if it wasn't for the human distraction in the first fight, and then in the third fight on top of that, Godzilla showing complete mercy.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does Godzilla
Show mercy.
He can beam a literal drill through hollow fucking earth. But he takes his foot off King Kong's chest. He could have blasted King Kong's face to fucking smithereens. The movie and the storyline were trash in terms of writing.
Not to mention, it was a complete... It's a complete ripoff of Age of Ultron and Thor Ragnarok. The hammer, the axe going through the beam. That's a huge ripoff.
Honestly, I felt like I was watching a Michael Bay film.
And not to mention, spoiler alert here. What is it? Mega Godzilla makes an appearance, and that's fucking Ultron right there. It's a human controlled. Let's fix it, and then some mysterious form takes over.
All right. One thing that needs to be discussed though, these humans are fucked up. They literally punked King Kong into believing his family was in Hollow Earth for him to go, just to get something they wanted. I was hoping they would all get crushed in hyperspace because fuck all of them, bro. For real. Except for Fire Fist and
the
Millie
little
Bobby
girl.
Brown. It's not their fault, you know.
Well,
actually
they didn't
give a
go
shit.
to Hollow Earth.
They didn't?
No.
Oh, they went to King. Oh, you're right. Hong Kong. They were just
yeah.
in that like super fast traveling thing. So my apologies.
I don't know, you're fine.
But yeah, I'd give it to them. They punked him, but we want them to survive because you don't want the little girl to get blown up to smithereens.
Well, I kind of do.
Do you not like your onions, Manny?
Not a big onion fan.
Don't worry, these didn't come off his tacos. They were on the side.
That does make a difference.
All right.
All right, man.
Chorizo one here. Right
Really, I don't really have too much else to say about this movie. I wasn't overall impressed. Love Adam Wingard as a director, but I can imagine the studio had a lot of backing in it. I really love. So overall impressions. Let's just give our final overall impressions then about the movie before we start rating these tacos. What y'all think?
I thought I was watching Transformers.
Easy.
Fights were good. You'd want them to end a different way. I'd give it a good. I want to say just because of the fight scenes, a 4 out of 10.
The rewatchability on this movie is very low, but I can't wait for YouTube to cut it apart and just have purely the fight scenes because I will rewatch those.
Yeah.
So I was watching it at home. I lost so much interest. I started playing my Nintendo Switch up until the fight scenes popped up. So I'll give it. See, I think you were generous with the 4. I'm giving it a 3.
Okay, let's rate some tacos.
All right, Nick, start us off.
If you've watched our previous episodes, you know I'm not a fan of pollo tacos, so chicken wasn't very flavorful. It was pretty bland. These corn tortillas aren't the best in my opinion. I kind of feel the same about the carne asada, if I'm being honest with you. I think it's kind of bland. I'm not the biggest fan of it. The salsa is spicy and a little bit, but it's not very flavorful either. I like the grilled onions, but they're not caramelized enough. I feel like I'm nitpicking like a fucking Karen here. But the chorizo, I'm a big fan of the chorizo. I think the chorizo is absolutely delicious. If I could redo it, I would get all 3 chorizo tacos. Overall impressions of it though, average tacos to be honest with you, but I'm gonna say a 5 out of 10 at best.
Go, Chris.
All right, I'm gonna be honest here.
Except the chorizo. The chorizo tacos honestly get at least an 8 out of 10 because those are really good. I'm talking about overall impressions. Sorry about that.
Well then, okay, my impression. Yeah, the carne asada lacked flavor, and always the chicken did lack flavor, and I felt like it was a little dry in comparison to what chicken is supposed to be cooked at. The chorizo, for me, it lacked flavor. Okay, I like a hard-hitting, spicy chorizo, and it just didn't hit the spot for me personally. I thought the onions were cooked perfectly. He likes them more caramelized. I like them in the middle. The salsa, it was decent. It had more flavor than most, but it was mostly just hot. So I'd rate this all. Sorry guys, a 3 overall. The chorizo maybe a 4 because it is a little bit better.
We're not trying to defame anyone for real. It's just honest.
It's just our
honesty.
preference.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
Mister.
Manny, go ahead.
So with me, the chicken, I have to agree with these two, was not the best. It was a little bit bland, a little bit dry. The corn tortilla, it's an average corn tortilla. The chorizo had to be the best one out of all of them. And I'm just thinking it's because that was the best flavorful one out of the 3. The carne asada one was just a basic carne asada one. There was nothing special about it. I mean, the name is Torta, so I would imagine their tortas are a lot better.
Yeah.
But my overall impression would be a 4, between 4 and 5. Like, it's one of those that I can eat it if we go somewhere, but I won't go out my way to go get it.
All right.
Well, y'all, that's another episode of Taco Talk. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. that was literally, I was just like, fuck, man.
So that was our 4th episode of One Taco at a Time. You heard our impressions. Go check the movie. We'd probably say just skip to the end. See the fight scenes. Or wait till YouTube fixes it.
Well,
Later.
don't forget the... God, you're an idiot. You can't be doing that
Go.
if you forget it.
Go.
I love you, though.
Go.
You can't forget the most important part.
Yes, I know.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, you can cut that part out, though, right?
I can cut it all out, yeah.
Redo it, and then I'll do the like, share, subscribe part.
All right.
I kind of liked it, just the natural banter.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Share with all your friends. Peace out.
And hit that notification button. Thank you for watching the S.O.B network. Like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe.